User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Hey, what's up there, Eric? Hey, what's up there, Eric? Having things printed out in front of you is so much nicer than flipping through a goddamn PDF. MILF's Acid Arrow. MILF's Acid Arrow. It is, on a hit, the target takes 3d6 acid damage immediately, and 3d6 acid damage at the end of the next turn. There is no save. What the fuck? Hold on. Here it is right here. Make a range attack roll against a target. Okay, never mind. There isn't then. With a bonus equal to your magic ability modifier and your spellcasting bonus.
Right, so he uses intelligence plus his spellcasting bonus.
So it is going to do 66 over 2 rounds with no save. Man, that is fucking powerful.
Is that what the new one does?
Well, no, I'm looking at the new playtest packet. Maybe I thought there was a saving throw on this spell, but there isn't anymore.
I
Is it
remember
just
there was
is it
half
just-
damage on a miss. That's all I remember.
It doesn't even say anything about that anymore. Okay, yeah. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much damage. So you can now even... it's like, all of the melee classes, Chris. You can miss with Melf's Acid Arrow and still do half as much damage. That's nice.
Yeah, maybe I don't feel so bad about that great weapon feat now.
Wow.
I was just about to change my character out of it, but holy shit. I mean, between sleep giving you no saving throw and Melf's Acid Arrow giving you no saving throw. What's next?
You should just get rid of dice altogether in D&D next. And just say you do max damage on every spell. You can swing your weapon to the opposite side of a target and do half damage. Plus your strength bonus.
Ridiculous.
Alright, I'm going back into it.
Alright, looks like we're, well, Ori was here. He's gone now. So we'll give him a few minutes, and if not, we'll talk about a few things and continue to play.
So who are we missing this week?
Ori, the new rogue that is taking over for Hunter. He is going to be playing Aerith. And we have Ark here, so I want to introduce you guys to Ark. He's going to be playing the cleric this week.
Hello.
Hello?
So
Welcome
Dwyvern,
aboard.
he plays the Dwyvern plays the ranger, Baron Arms plays the fighter, and Rhiannon plays the mage. And Ori, which is was just here 5 minutes ago, he's going to be playing the rogue.
Rogue.
Yep. So we're going to be, we'll give him just another minute or two, and we'll just kind of sit here and shoot the shit about D&D next for a couple minutes while we wait for him. Hey, what's up, Swift Dagger? How you doing, man? Yeah, I printed all this stuff out. I actually got it all printed out and into 2 different books. I made my own player's hand guide and made my own DM's guide. I bought about a year ago, actually I think it was 2 years ago, I bought this beautiful office jet. It was at Office Depot, and it was like $1,000 brother combination of effects. I mean, this thing's like what you would see in an office, and it was on sale for a couple $100, $300 I think. And this thing is massive. This thing prints double-sided, color. Man, this thing is nice. So I actually used it fully and printed out the all of the PDFs. Turned out good. And which is nice is it uses the toner cartridges, so I can print thousands of pages with one toner cartridge, which is nice. Instead of, 30 pages with one of them little $40 ink cartridges from Walmart, and then, you're pretty much screwed, and you got to go buy another one. Hey, no problem at all,
That does
Swift.
sound nice.
Thanks for checking out the stream. We're kind of
Yeah, it's such a pain to flip through all those PDFs too.
Oh, it is.
There's only like
big time.
12 of them, and the information's mixed in all over.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be getting going just a few minutes late. We've got a couple new people tonight, so I'm gonna have a new rogue joining here. He was just in the TeamSpeak channel, so I don't know where he took off to. I think maybe we scared him off, so we'll see if he comes back. If not, we're gonna play anyway. Damn it! But we're gonna discuss a few things about D&D next before we actually get started, and then we will continue to trek on to the Isle of Dread. The Isle of Dread is one of the first modules that I had ever played when I was a kid in the early to middle 1980s. I believe the first module the first 2 modules that I had ever played were In Search of Adventure and The Keep on the Borderlands, and then I believe it was Isle of Dread was the 3rd module. I used to bug the shit out of my mom and dad for $5 so I could go and buy a module from Walden Books in the mall. They would cave in every time. I still have all those modules. I was looking at them, and they're to see how Dungeons and Dragons has, evolutionized since Classic to 5.0 to where we're at now is it's been a big jump. Oh yeah. No more THAC0. Personally, I don't mind THAC0, but a lot of people that I've gamed with actually, they get confused when you start going backwards on numbers, so, and when you start dealing with negative armor classes and everything. But I personally like THAC0, and I believe THAC0 was, I know THAC0 was 1st edition, and I believe THAC0 was used in 2nd edition as well. But then EverQuest came out, and THAC0 that was it. Especially when EverQuest came out, D&D was gone. We didn't have to roll any more dice. So we basically just started playing EverQuest and never tabletopped again. 15 years. Man, that was a long time. About 15, 16 years. Well, maybe he may not be coming back, so we'll I don't know. Give him the benefit of the doubt here. Anyways, we'll get going. It's It's probably about 10 after anyway, so. Alright, so about the new D&D Next rules, I personally have not delved into a lot of them. The first couple things that I read about the changes, and then saw that there were 3.5 to 4 pages of class changes, kind of put me in a sour mood to learn about the new playtest packet. So that was Friday or Thursday when I think on the 19th, the playtest packet came out. Well, I haven't done my due diligent job as a DM and learned the new rules because I've kind of have a sour taste in my mouth now about 5th edition, so which is unfortunate. But I'm sure there are some good changes, but there are some things that I don't like. I don't like the multi-classing. I don't like the Bard. I feel the Bard was thrown together. The Bard doesn't feel unique, even though it does have some unique aspects to it with the ores and stuff. I feel that when you take a class and just kind of throw mage spells and cleric spells into it, I don't think it was thought out very well, but that's just my personal opinion. It may change, it may not. Who knows? Who cares? So, anyways. And there were a couple other things. Saves were really not... They were changed, obviously, but there wasn't a lot of information on the change in the packet. Not from what I saw in the saving throw section, so... Anyways, that's where I'm at on 5.0. We're going to continue to play 5.0, but next week we will have... I'm going to ask you guys first off. See, the first thing is the Saturday night game has kind of been like a revolving door. And what I mean as a revolving door is I can post all day long on the Roll20 forums, I need more players for a group. Everybody loves to talk and everybody loves to say, yes, I want to play Dungeons & Dragons. But when it comes down to it, do they really want to play Dungeons & Dragons, or do they just want to say something on a board to where they can have their voice heard, and then when it actually comes to crunch time, they don't want to play. So I hate to do that to the group, but I really didn't want to do this, but I'm going to give you guys the option. I'm going to give you guys a couple of options. Do you guys want to continue with the...
User joined your channel.
Do you guys want to continue with the Isle of Dread? Meaning, if everything works out with Ark and Oxy tonight, Oxy will continue to play the Rogue, and Ark will continue to play the Cleric, and that will be good in that aspect. Rihanna's still going to keep playing the Mage, Dwyvern will keep playing the Ranger, and Baron will keep playing the Fighter. But see, here's the thing. I want you guys to be happy playing the classes you guys want to play. That is because I would like to see this game continue on for a long time. I would like to see this party get up to 10th, 15th, 20th level. That would be pretty cool. That would actually be great. So, do you guys want to re-roll characters, seeing that we have new character, and we've had, Eric's still new. This is Eric's, although yes, this is Eric's 3rd week. He wasn't part of the original party, and then Oxy and Ark are new, and then I know that there's been changes to the Ranger class. There's been changes to the Mage class. There's a ton of new additional races in the game now. So what I'm wondering is, would you guys just want to re-roll, make new level 1 characters, seeing that this is supposedly the final playtest packet, minus some other changes coming up with the Druid. I know there's a new oath coming up that's being added to the Paladin class. So would you guys want to re-roll, or do you guys want to continue on the same game? But tonight we'll just stay the course for what we have tonight for the Isle of Dread. But would you guys want to re-roll characters?
Well, to be honest with you, during the week when I found out the playtest was out, I went through and looked at my character, and I changed the character sheet to match what the new rules were. And when I saw what they'd done with the Ranger Wisdom, You know, I moved my points around to what I would have built if I'd have known they were going to nerf it. So, you know, it doesn't matter to me if we start over. I mean, I'm all up for allowing whoever's controlling whatever character to change it, to make it their own. You know, I don't, you know, if we're starting all over again, to me it's, you know, it basically the only difference is that we're just, if we're not starting over, if we just allow folks to customize the characters, even change the names and the histories and everything else if they want, it's fine with me. You know, we've got some progression starting back at level 1. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of disappointing, but
Well, I'm saying this is not etched in stone. That's why I'm asking everybody as a group, seeing that everybody's here. Would that be an option that everybody would want to do, or is everyone happy with the way that their current class is? You know, like I was saying, they added, you know, what, 4 or 5 more races. Granted, we have to take into consideration that Kender's part of Dragonlance, the Warforged is part of Eberron, and the Tiefling's part of Forgotten Realms. But you know, even if the game comes out and I do decide to purchase all of the 5.0 stuff, then it's going to be a Forgotten Realms setting anyway. So I would have no problem with whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to take the same characters now and just, you know, at the end of the night, if Ark and Oxy, if you guys decide you want to stay, if you guys want to continue to play in the party, then you guys will have full reign to do whatever you want with that character. So, but you know, like I was saying, I just want all of the players to be happy. You know, you know, when I was doing the post on the boards saying that, you know, I need a cleric and I need a rogue, you know, which is really sucks that we've lost a few people. But, you know, Chris brings up the aspect of, you know, we've already gotten a level 3, and probably at the end of tonight we'll be level 4, so that, you know, that's 4 levels that, you know, the party's already gained. Or, you know, even if the group as a whole decided to make new characters, everybody could just start at level 4. So that way it's not a total, you know, redo. And if there's any items that are, you know, any items that are found or anything, I'll just let you guys take those items and put them on the new character. So that way, you know, the progression's kind of still there, but, you know, I just want this to be like a group decision. My main concern is I just don't want people to keep coming and going. I want the same people to continue to play. That's the concern that I have.
Well, I'm fine with sticking it out with the character I have.
I'm fine with my halfling.
Alright. So, I mean, if you guys think about it, and, you know, it's not a decision that we need to make right this second. So, I mean, if you guys want to think and ponder on it tonight while we're playing, and then, you know, we could talk about it a little bit at the end, or, you know, I'll be in TeamSpeak as well during the week. But I don't want to... I would like to try to avoid, you know, next Saturday 3 people coming to me and saying, hey, I kind of want to change characters and everything. So, you know, we'll just kind of play tonight and see how it goes, and we'll see how the 2 new guys like the game and see how it's played and everything. So, all right, so that's where we're at on that. So we'll go ahead and we'll actually continue the game now. And if one of you guys want to give us a description on, or sort of like a recap on what happened last Saturday night, to where we can kind of get the party the 2 new people caught up to where we're at within the adventure, And also for you two new guys, on the main page of the game website, I do put up at the end of every session, I do put like a recap to where you can read what happened during the adventure. So I always like to post stuff like that, so the players will always kind of say, oh, what happened 3 weeks ago? Well, oh shit, I forgot. I'll just go out and read real quick and refresh my memory. So there's always going to be a recap of that week's session on the main page for the game. So if Eric or Chris or Rhiannon wants to give a recap for what happened last week, that would be great. And I'll let one of you guys do it.
Okay. Well, we headed out from the town. Yeah, showed us number 2 marker on the map.
Terranova,
Honestly, Terranova.
The village, yep.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
We went.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we went south to Panatube, and we set up ambush to try to attempt to capture the same people who were capturing the
Exactly.
villagers, and attempt to find out where they were headquartered, where they were taking them. We set up a successful ambush of some pirates, took their boats, and turned the pirates into the leaders at Panatube, and we set off across the water towards the Pirates Cove, which was number 7, where it says Pirate Hideout. We took a rest just outside, or just south of the island, where the little pink arrows end, to make sure that we landed at night. We landed at night a little bit north of the 7 on the map, and proceeded our assault at nighttime on the pirate hideout, where we began with a very sneaky attempt at being possibly taking out a few of them without the rest of the camp noticing, and we had a little bit of a mishap. The rogue stumbled, fell down some stairs, alerted the whole camp, and we basically ensued a full alertness on the camp, which led to us fighting, I believe, was it 10 or 12?
There's probably about 15. There were
Okay.
a lot.
15 pirates, to which we dispatched through kind of using some movement and obstacles to prevent their line of sight and protect some of our less tanky folks. And we managed to defeat them. We freed the slaves and sent them back with half the treasure to their villages. And we also planted the pirate that we caught back in Panatube, the leader, the one that had the most significant, I don't know, he had a hook on his arm. We actually took the hook and planted it into the peg leg of the pirate leader on this, and left his old map and the leader by the chest, which had most of the treasure in it, and tried to basically pin, should anybody return to the hideout, try to pin it on him, since he was basically being held prisoner by the villagers. They would likely never find him, but since he got left behind by the boat that we when we captured him, we tried to make it look like he was getting retribution for being left behind. So as soon as we got everybody released and sent them back on boats to the village, we headed north to the island where it's represented by 8 in the little kind of blue-purple squares, and we are currently resting on that island after the same day as the previous fight.
All right. Ark, you should be able to have control of that sheet, bud. I gave you control the day that you had that I had invited you into the game, actually.
Of which, my character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian said that, not me. I've got mine.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Something was going on in Roll20, especially I wasn't able to be seen. Can you guys see me in the game now?
Oh yeah, I see you now.
Alright. And Adrian, you should be able to control Aerith, the rogue. You have you should have, yeah, you've had control to look at it, modify it, do anything you need to do to it. It's under the second, should be the second button for you. What do you mean? You can see all the character sheets, right, Adrian? Under the journal tab. Earth calling Adrian, do you hear me? Now it shows Chris is not in the game now.
I'm still showing in the game, unless I'm getting ready to have my IP reset again.
No, we can't hear you, Oxy.
Nope.
Yeah, we can hear you now. So, you don't see the character sheet?
I do.
Okay, alright. Alright, so you guys are here on the island of number 8, which is, I'll go ahead and I'll ping the map for you guys. That's where you guys are right there. You guys are in the blue squares of Isle 8, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, you guys are actually currently just finishing up a long rest, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so all of everyone gets their hit die heals back. Everybody gets their spell slots rememorized, and everyone is good to go. Everybody is back up at full health as well. And this is where you guys are at. You guys want to check out other parts of the island? Do you want to you still have this is still the first day, the end of the first day of the 3-day grace period where you had from the Pegleg's pirate journal there that you had found on him, and the next slave ship will be coming through in another 2 days, so you still have 2 days of time left to have actual free passage through the current route that you have taken. So if you want to backtrack, you won't have any problems.
I think our intention was to push on towards the temple, which is why we went north.
Alright.
I second that.
Alright, so you guys want to make it up to about right here then. I want to ping the map. So you guys want to kind of come up into these, it looks like a marshland or a swamp type of area. That's actually the only place you really can go, because there are mountain ranges on each side. So, all right. Well, you guys will make it'll take probably about 4 to 6 hours to trek across that stretch of water. You'll get there close to probably about noon. So you guys end up you have no water encounters along the way. It's a pretty quiet ride to the swamp. So you guys are at the swamp. You guys can stow your boats, kind of disguise them a little bit.